What's up? I'm Andrew Reagan. This is a full body warm-up. Let's get going. We'll come into a fetal position. Take your hands behind your head. Pull your knees into the chest. Open up and take a deep breath in. And exhale, close it back down. We'll do this 5 times. Inhaling as we open up through the rib cage. Exhaling it, bringing it back together. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you find your knees opening up, right, you can place a pillow or a yoga block between, or take your knees further away from you. Breathing in as you open. Exhaling as you close it back down. Let's switch sides. Pulling knees into the chest, hands behind the head, elbow to elbow. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close it down. Noticing any differences between side to side. Opening up the spine, opening up the chest, the heart, shoulders, pecs, ribcage. Solid. Okay. Next exercise, we get into our cat-cows. Coming into a tabletop position. Shoulders stacked on top of wrists, hips stacked on top of knees. Tuck your toes. Now lift up through the heart. And as you breathe in, notice if you're feeling cramped in the neck. Right? If so, just drop your chest towards the ground. Pull your shoulders away from your ears to get extension through your upper back. Tilt your tailbone away from you, and as you look up, you take a breath in. Flatten out the feet, push the ground away, tuck the hips underneath you, tuck the chin, and exhale. Cat pose. Alternating back and forth. Inhale, open up. Exhale, down. As you come into cow, remember to drop your heart towards the ground, then pull your shoulder blades down. And as we do this exercise, we're getting some kinks out of the spine and mobilizing, greasing up the grooves, giving our nervous system a chance to settle in and open up. Good. Next up, coming into downward dog ankle rock. Spread your fingers out wide like you're palming a basketball and push your heart towards the back of your thighs and walk your dogs out. Right ankle, left ankle, and when we do a down dog, we want to get our hips as high as we can and then push our chest back, lengthening through the armpits, lengthening through the calves and the hamstrings, and decompressing the spine. Now for the ankle rock, stack one foot on top of the other, come onto the tippy toe, and then push your heart back towards the back of the mat or towards your thighs, pushing into all 5 fingertips on each hand. And as you push your chest back, you will be feeling your shoulder blades come together and slide down the back of your spine, switching sides, getting 10 each way. And if you'd like to get some additional ankle mobility, you can come onto the tippy toe, push your heel into the ground as you push your heart towards the back of the mat. If you're getting bunched up in the shoulders and wrists, focus on spreading your fingers out and pushing the ground away to get into the muscles and out of the joints. Good. Next up, come into a wide-legged fold. When doing a wide-legged forward fold, soften the knees, roll the neck around, shake the shoulders out, and rock side to side, getting into the ankles, the knees, the hamstrings, the groin, inner thighs, and the low back. Now walk your hands over towards the right foot and turn towards the right foot, bringing your trailing knee to the ground and get into your hip flexors. You can shake it out side to side. You may have the trailing knee off the ground. See what feels best for you as you pull your shoulders away from your ears, lengthening through the spine. Now open up towards the leg, rotating through the ribs, breathing in. Now frame the foot, hands on both sides of the foot, bring that trailing knee down, half hamstrings or half split stretch. Exhale. Getting into the hamstrings. And if you're rounding the spine, that's okay. Can you bend the knee and lengthen more through the spine? Maybe you have yoga blocks or a stack of books on either side of you, something if you need some additional support here. If you find yourself straining, continue to take deep breaths. Rebend the knee, come back into your wide-legged forward fold. Rock it out a few times each way, and then switch sides. Right, turn towards the opposite leg, Getting into the trailing hip flexor, maybe some sensation deep in that front hamstring, rocking it out side to side. Maybe windshield wiping the trailing ankle. Open up towards the leg, inhaling. Framing the foot, exhaling, coming into your hamstring stretch. All right, notice if you're overstraining and the shoulders and neck are getting bunched up, so just shake it out. Maybe you roll the ankle around. Rebend the knee, wide-legged forward fold. Rocking it side to side. Now we're just gonna go a little faster, adding one breath to the movement as we do the same thing. Turn towards the first leg, the right leg, open up, breathing in, inhale. Frame the foot, exhale. Coming into a standing variation of the hamstring stretch, if that feels good for you. Wide-legged fold, rock it side to side. Turn towards the left leg, pull the shoulders away from the ear. Inhale, open up. Frame the foot, stepping the trailing foot closer, hamstring stretch, pulling your nose to your knee, shake out the neck. Return wide-legged fold, heel toe together, hip width apart. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Good job. Rolling the shoulders back, shaking it out, shaking the neck out if that feels good. Last mobility drill, it's a squat to overhead reach. So softening the knees as much as you need to, grabbing underneath your toes and balls of the foot. Feet are outside hip width apart as you come down deep into this deep squat. Left arm comes up, right arm comes up, stand up tall. Push the hips through, squeeze your butt. Open up through the hip flexors. Same thing, soften the knees, hamstring stretch, hands underneath the feet. Pull yourself through, sit up nice and tall. If your ankles are stiff, your hamstrings are stiff, you may be up on both, lifting both heels. Otherwise, we lift both arms up, shoulders away from the ears, stand up. Good, that's 2. Gonna do 3 more. Toes, squat. Arms come up, stand up, 3. Twice more, pulling yourself through. Maybe one arm comes first. Noticing any differences between sides. Last one, standing tall, driving through all 4 corners of your feet. Shake it out, roll the neck out. Great job.